to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Bol, Damian Lillard out there with Booker. Then it's Thompson, and it's Hilliard in at the five. Now here's Thompson. After Luka Doncic's miss, Booker draws the double. A three ball, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Booker. Thompson's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He's concerned about Klay Thompson's defensive abilities. Coach said Klay can take your best scorer out of the game. You have to make him switch off using motion, screens, whatever it takes. So we can expect creative offensive sets from them tonight, Kevin. Have a great game.
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Nice shot by Thompson.
Oh, you got to run through the tape. I mean, Klay using the full 24. Klay was acutely aware the whole time.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number one option for an offense.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get down for your Bucks dance team. All right, fans, that was your Bucks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Left side, Warren. Pass to Doncic. Over Booker, and it's Doncic missing. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Booker draws the double. Pass to Bol. 6 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Doncic against Booker. Valanciunas sets a screen for Warren. To end the run, it's rebounded by Golden State.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
They set the screen. Here's Lillard. They get it again. Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. Bol can't hit. Not a fast start for the Bucks. Still without a basket in the game. Tate finds Doncic. From past the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 9. Booker draws the double to the inside. And that one's good. Lillard's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Tate. Clark, the pass to Martin. Clark outside. Passes to Doncic. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Doncic. Drills it from outside.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Clark. And Lillard gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Rockets. Doncic kicks to Warren. And there's the pass to Clark. Over to the left wing. Rocket 6 takes the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now here's Booker. No points in the game yet for him. And the three ball is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A step back shot here. Doncic, no good.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch.
Look at that.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Booker. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Really left alone that time. Thompson's got 9 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught, 3-point bomb.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
To the paint. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clark outside. Five on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Both free throws good for Mulder. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Lillard, coming off a solid outing against Denver. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face those elite talents.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time,
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Bucks. We've got Jae'Sean Tate, Carter out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Aldridge in at the 4-man position. And here's Carter after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Carter with it, picked up by Thompson. And it's Carter missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Booker in the post. It's stolen by Valanciunas. 3-on-3. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And stolen by Aldridge. Out to Carter from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Now here's Booker, guarded close to Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
From downtown, and another three from Milwaukee.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Booker draws the double. Stolen. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Rejected by Booker. An even 3-on-3 break. Fires from deep. Another three for Golden State.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Make some noise, fans.
Here's Giddey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And Lillard throws it down.
Lillard going up with some real power. Finish the dunk.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's Giddey. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Now here's Booker. There's Hilliard. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Booker against Doncic. He takes it in, and the dunk by Doncic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A different look for Milwaukee. Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and Warren subbed in for Tate. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
.137 left in the first half of basketball. Booker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Doncic with the steal. Inside. Here's Giddey. Misses the three.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Hilliard. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Booker draws the double. Power down with both hands.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Clark. It's tipped. And they get it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Warriors ball. Substitution for your Bucks.
Warriors leading by 13. Booker in the corner. Doncic with the steal. Here's Clark. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that concludes the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Now, Shaq, we need you to provide sound effects. They took the reins in the first half, galloping ahead. Now, soaring like an eagle.
That's not an eagle. That's a pterodactyl.
They hope they don't lay an egg. And now let's talk about that first half. Everything. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is out there with Bol. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Hilliard in at the 5 down low. Now here's Valanciunas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 15-point game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Giddey. Clock at 6. And that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Booker outside. Driving inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Thompson from long range. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor, and what incredible performance a year.
Yeah, that one's good, Lillard.
Look how sudden Lillard can be, striking before the D can collapse.
Doncic against Lillard. Passes it to Tate. Over Bull. Tate, no good.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Thompson outside. Shoots the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Thompson's got 15 points.
You know, when Thompson gets hot, it fuels his whole team. So here's hoping he can keep this up.
The 3 for Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. Hilliard's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Thompson gets it to go.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
The Bucks have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And stolen by Lillard. Down low, here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the dunk by Bull.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
So it's the Bucks now. The Warriors making the shot. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Craig, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game with James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Poked away. Clark a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
To the paint. Inside, here's Carter. That's tipped. To the middle, here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here is Carter. He's got 5. That shot wide open. 9 points in the game so far.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
The Bucks making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in, and the Warriors with some changes. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Call a timeout. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Maker with the ball, picked up by Aldridge. Whiteside a screen. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So good at scoring off the pick and roll. That time Clarkson with the perfect setup.
Carter outside. There's the pass to Clark. The Bucks working the ball around. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside. And Aldridge slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Clarkson passes to Maker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And getting better at reading the screen and roll. Maker just taking what he sees out there.
Here's Aldridge. The layup off target.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance
Let's
team.
listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Carter. Nerlens Noel is out there with Warren. And it's Aldridge in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Tries from the block. Whiteside.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using rejections as one of his stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're able to carry their team.
Now, here's Clarkson. After T.J. Warren's miss, Whiteside a screen on Warren. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Banked in off the glass. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by Milwaukee. Dishes to Maker. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Good work defensively by Lillard.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Down low, here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 16 points for Lillard. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bucks. Outside Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Bol. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Inside, here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
This is the kind of teammate Thompson is, willing to feed his guys when they've got clean looks.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the baseline. The Warriors pull it in. Hilliard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Booker the pass to Hilliard. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Noel. Carter up top. Defended by Booker. And it's Carter missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Booker draws the double. Bol kicks to Booker. Thompson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. There's Noel. It's deflected. Booker against Carter. Booker draws the double. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those 2 groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. To the paint. And it's Bol that time on the assist by Booker. Bol's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now here's Booker. 3-pointer, Lillard. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
But these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Golden State.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
우리 마음껏 감싸안아줘. 아무도 우리 찾지 못하게 해. 아무도 우리 보지 못하게 해. 다 날아가 저 멀리로. 다 날아가 저 하늘로. 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 you